Good evening. It's Dr. Patrick Senge here from Greatness University, live in Kampala, Uganda. I'm in Kampala, Uganda, and I just arrived at Mapera, Wakatayamba's home in Nalukolongo. And here we're going to find lots of sisters who have given their lives to Christ, lots of sisters who are doing God's work. So as I go down, maybe let me tell you why I consider this to be a great place. This is one of the great places in Uganda and indeed in Africa, because the first missionaries who arrived in Uganda started from here. So as I open the gates, you're going to see the church which was built by the first missionaries when they arrived in Uganda. And as you can see, there is one of the sisters waiting to welcome us and tell us more about this place. Oh yes, good evening, sister. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, great to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Yes, so I've just been outside and I've come in and I discovered that this is a place where there's a lot of history about it. So what is historic about this place?
The first missionaries in Uganda, the first two, Mapera and the Brother Mas.
Yes.
Father Mapera and Brother Mas. This is the place where which is the second mission, their second mission.
Yes.
The first mission was Nabulagala, Kasubi Nabulagala.
Okay.
The second one is this is the second parish
in Nalukolongo.
In Uganda.
In Uganda, second
the whole
parish
of Uganda.
In Uganda.
Yes, for the first missionaries.
Okay.
And they used to they were staying here. They used to teach catechism to the new Christians from here.
Yes.
And they baptized some of the Ugandan martyrs, like 13. They were baptized from this place.
So 13 of the 22 Ugandan martyrs were baptized from here.
Yes.
Okay, just looking at the floor, I saw this. What historical significance? What happened here?
This was in 2015 when the Pope Francis, the first Pope Francis came here. It is his first foot.
Oh, so he made sure that he comes
here
to see
he came to see us.
Yes.
He entered into our chapel, and then behind there is another chapel for the late Cardinal Emmanuel Chwanukansubuka. He visited there, and he visited the disabled people who are in this place.
Okay, there's still as well disabled people who live here?
Yes.
How?
Bakatayamba means disabled.
Yes.
Bakatayamba, those ones, the lame, the blind, the sick, the elderly, those who cannot support themselves.
So these are the houses where they live?
Yes. That house is for the priests who are sick.
Okay.
Yes.
So the elderly priests come and stay here with you?
Even if they are not elderly, but when they are sick.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So how do people get here? How do you get the Bakatayamba or people who have physical and different types of disabilities? How do they end up here? How do they come to this place?
There are some forms. Those people, the community people, they come and they apply for them. They give them the forms for the parish priests where they are living and to fill in, to sign for them, and even the LCs. The local councils. So
how many people with disabilities live in this place?
There are more than 70, but less than 80. There are 70, come to 75 around there. But the founder of this place is the late Cardinal Emmanuel Chwanukansubuka. That is Tizi.
Okay. So should we go there first or go like this and then go and look at the founder?
I think it is better to know who
let's
founded the place.
Okay. Oh yes. So and who is this one?
The late Cardinal Emmanuel Chwanukansubuka.
So that's the statue of the founder of this home.
And he was buried from there.
Okay.
Well, they built there a chapel.
Oh, wow.
It's inside the chapel.
Oh yes, this is beautiful. It looks very beautiful. Who takes
He
care?
wanted to be buried in between the sisters and Bakateyamba. Bakateyamba means the disabled people. And
So-
this is father. He's a priest, one of the priests who are living this place.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, he's praying, so we can't disturb him, can we?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
This is where the cardinal was buried.
And there's a service going on in the
It
other
was
church?
on 29. There's evening prayers and the holy hour. Benediction. Benediction.
So this is the resting place for the late Cardinal Emmanuel Suga, and he was buried here he died on the 20th of April 1991. Yes, and I guess he is the first.
He died on 20th April
Yes,
1991, but he was buried on 29th.
of April.
Yeah, he died from Germany.
Oh, I see. So he is the first cardinal in Uganda.
Yes.
And in Africa?
In Africa, there is a bishop from Tanzania. Bishop I've forgotten the name, but I know his name.
Wow.
He's the second.
Okay, it's the second.
But there is the first archbishop in Uganda.
First archbishop in
The
Uganda.
first archbishop of Kampala. And by then, it was only one archdiocese.
Wow.
Kampala archdiocese.
I
During his
see.
time, it was only one archdiocese. Others were dioceses. So he was the only one archbishop in Uganda.
Wow. And just behind you, I see a very big tree. What is, or how old is that tree, and is there anything
This
historic
tree,
about
it
it? Let's
is
go and see it.
It is that
Yes.
the tree which was planted by the first missionaries, that is Mabela and the brother Mans.
First planted by the first missionaries back in 1870.
Because they came in 1870,
1877.
1879.
1879.
Yes.
So this
But
tree
it-
is more than how many years old? More than 100 years old.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, and here we
The
have
other one is a convent.
a convent. So that's a place where the Good Samaritan Sisters stay, and you can see in the background one of the sisters who is going for probably for prayers in the chapel, in the church, which are currently going on. And so,
Maybe you can also see the convent.
okay, let's do that quickly before we go back to the home for people with
I've
disabilities.
not told you about the place where the cardinal's tomb is.
Yes.
This is the real place where the missionaries, the first two missionaries' house was.
Okay.
Yes, the real place.
So imagine at that time those houses were grass thatched.
They were simple
and,
houses.
yes, simple houses.
Yeah.
They used to build like the local people, the local
But
people
for
of
them,
this
they
place.
knew how
Yes.
to make a bricks.
Mhm.
Yes,
Wow.
it's because Brother Mapela was doing everything, building,
Yes.
carpentry, anything. Brother Mas.
Wow.
The these were the
The white fathers, yeah, Père Blanc or missionaries of Africa.
This
yes.
is the convent for the Good Samaritan Sisters.
Wow, very beautiful.
And it is the mother house.
Mother house. So that means the Good Samaritan
The
Sisters started
headquarters
from here.
of the, yes.
The congregation started from here.
Yes.
Wow. So how many Good Samaritan Sisters are there in the world at the moment?
About 200.
Wow, that's amazing. And they all have given their life to God and given their life to making the lives of disabled people better.
Yes.
So how do you finance all this activity taking place here in terms of feeding people with disabilities, taking care of this place, which is very beautiful and very clean? So where do you get the funding from?
We get many things from the people of good heart. Most the percentage of what we get, like,
Yes.
like what we eat,
Yes.
what we use, is just given to us. And most especially when the Pope came into this place,
Yes.
many people got interest in the place.
So when the Pope came and lots of people got interested in this place,
Yes.
and you have people of goodwill from all over the world giving
Yes.
donations. In other words,
Even those who are not Catholics, like even Muslims, during
yes.
their
Ramadan.
Ramadan, they come and feed
Oh, that's lovely.
our people. Yes.
So if someone was to give a donation or to help out with the feeding or medical care or upkeep of the people who are living here with different disabilities, how can they do that?
They can come to the office, we shall see.
No, but if they're abroad, for example, they are up in Japan or in America or in Europe, how can they get in touch in order to be able to offer some help?
Before that, even the archdiocese,
Yes.
because this place is under the archdiocese,
Archdiocese
under
of
the
Kampala.
of Kampala,
Yes.
it looks after this place. Yes, through the archbishop. Some people who are giving us things, they pass through the archbishop,
Archdiocese, yes.
or the archdiocese. Others come directly to the office. We have the administrator and
Yes.
assistant administrator. So they come and give and they sign to the book. Yes.
So what kind of difficulties or disabilities do we have people experience who are living here? What are the kind of things they're struggling with? Is it physical disability? Is it mental?
Everything. Like for example, we have a boy who is blind, deaf.
Yes.
He's deaf, and
Yes.
he cannot even see. He's blind and deaf. Every category is here. And the old people, the sick.
And that's from
Even
a very
those
young
who-
age. Some of the from the age from maybe 5 years old.
Most especially this place is for not younger
People.
apart from those who have disabilities with their head, their brain,
Yes.
those who are not normal. Yes, but those who are normal, they take them to homes.
So you have other similar homes in other places like this?
Yes, we have other places for children, like Kankobe,
Okay.
Masaka Road. It is also
Yes.
Kampala Diocese. There is in Zambia, baby's home. From somebody's baby's home,
Yes.
they take them to Kankobe.
Okay.
In Zambia, there are other sisters, Gogonya sisters. Kankobe, there are Good Samaritan Sisters. We work together. There are other homes for missionaries of the poor. They also take people like us,
Okay.
the same category. But for them, they can't even that those who are studying. But for us, we don't have those who are in schools. We have only those ones who are just there. They can't do anything for themselves like that one. That one has a disability. She can't talk. She's a woman, but you may think that she's a girl.
So how old is she?
I'm not sure. Because they was dropped there at the gate 20 years ago, more than 20 years
20
ago.
years ago, yes.
More than 20 years
So
ago.
people bring,
They just throw them
drop
there.
them here thinking that you're going to help them and you're going to support them.
Yes.
So what is the understanding of
Okay, we
disability?
have words. Words for this one is for ladies.
Yes.
The other one is for men, and the other one is for there are three.
3 words. Eh? So we
Words,
have one for ladies, one for
Two for men.
2 for men.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much for the good work. You're doing great work in this
You're
place.
most welcome.
Yes, and all this work is done by the sisters, or do you have
Yes.
other volunteers?
The sisters and those who are information. Yes.
Okay, so is it allowed to film in there or no? Is it allowed to film inside or no? Can we?
To enter.
Yes, okay.
You
Thank
can
you.
see them.
Okay.
Katwama, katwama.
We're almost finishing it.
For example, this one cannot see, she's blind. This one is mental retarded. Yes.
Thank you. So
Do you need to continue?
no, we can stop here. Can stop here. Yeah. So in each room you have 1 or 2 people staying in there? Or?
Most of them are staying in one. Apart from the other ward for men down there,
Yes.
it is like a dormitory.
Okay.
But this one and the other one, they have rooms. All these rooms are for them.
Okay. I see. Yes. Yes, yes.
This one can greet you.
Thank you. Hello, how are you?
How are you? Fine.
Yes, how are you? Yeah, great to see you. Kale nyabo. Nkiebale. Kale.
This is my name.
Jodith.
My name.
And my name is Patrick.
Patrick.
Yes.
Young Teresa.
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 No, Rose.
Teresa and Rose. Thank you very much and have a good evening. Thank you, Kale.
Let me show you maybe one person from this ward. This lady is also bedridden. There are many who are bedridden. No longer. She's bedridden. She can't come out from there. She can't even turn on the other side. Apart from when someone was turned her. Yeah. She's Augustine.
Hello, good evening.
Bakubuzako good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, how are you? Good.
You know those people who are shorter?
Oh, yes.
Because she's about 56, but she's
Oh.
she's about 50.
She looks younger than 56.
50.
That means you're taking great care of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's there. Just there. She can't come out. She can't sit. She can't turn to the other side. And there are many who are like that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sister, for the great work you're doing here for all the people we've met today. And may God continue supporting you in the great work you do. So, looking around, I feel that
maybe I can show you the office.
Yes, I feel that not everyone can do this kind of work.
Yes.
So, do you believe?
There are many. All those rooms are full of ladies.
Yes. So, do you believe that
this is the youngest?
Okay, the youngest in the youngest in the home. Okay, thank you. So as I was saying that not everyone can do the kind of work you do.
Yes.
So what gives you the energy?
From here or there?
Whichever.
To reach the office.
Okay. So what gives you the energy and the power to do all this work?
It is God's mercy. It's because it is a call.
So in other words, not everyone can be called to this kind of work.
Yes, it is true. But the officers are not there, they are in prayers, I think. But this is the office, the reception. That's where people come and offer. Those are offer.
Okay, these are donations from the local community.
Yes.
Clothes and clothes and beddings that people can use.
Yes. Can you enter also? Can you continue?
Yes, we can continue, sister.
Okay.
Yes.
This is
It's a chapel.
it is a sitting room.
Oh. Amazing.
When we are having occasions, we always there. like on the day for vows,
Okay.
when there is any mass for many people. So this is the altar which we use outside.
Okay.
They put there the tents. in
Oh,
the
I see.
compound.
So when the Pope came, this is where
That was the
the
platform.
Pope was the platform for the Pope.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much for this great work, sister, and it's been a pleasure meeting you. And my name is Dr. Patrick Singh from Greatness University. I was been filming at Nalukolongo Bakatayamba's home, or disabled people's home, and Good Samaritan Sisters convent here in Kampala. And again, once again, thank you very much,
Can we go to
sister.
the men-
Thank you very much,
men's wing?
sister. Your name, sister?
Sister Maria Winfred Peter Clever.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sister
Nakaiwa.
Winfred, and it's been great meeting you.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.
You are Patrick.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
May God continue supporting you in the great work you do. And if you're inspired after watching this video, please feel free to get in touch with the Archdiocese of Kampala in Uganda, or get back to me at Greatness University, info@greatness-university.com, and I'll be able to direct you to the disabled people's home in Kampala. I'll be able to direct you to the Good Samaritan Sisters in Kampala, so that you can as well be able to support the people who live and work in this great place. Thank you very much. Bye.
Can you